Comma after butt? Well, you know what? Someone better put a comma after my butt, because my butt makes people pause and look. Hello and welcome to your favorite YouTube series that I, Eric Van Wilderman, do once every 8 months. I'm gonna be answering some more questions on Yahoo Answers. I feel like, because I've experienced so much in life, I'm able to give a clear, objective analysis on people's wants and needs. I apply all the experience that I've gone through, and I direct it into helping others. Is it hypothetically possible for humans to evolve in a way that they will reproduce homosexually after a few generations? Probably not, but I don't know. Let's just stick a bunch of guys in a laboratory for thousands of years while they evolve. I don't think that's very ethical. Is he expecting something sexual? I'm only planning on hanging out with him. I'm not gonna be some easy lay, that's for sure. However, he sent me a text saying, I apologize if my performance is bad. What kind of guy would say this? I told him we would only be hanging out. Get the hell out of there! Of course he's expecting something else. Like, it's pretty clear. I apologize if my performance is bad. That's a big red flag. Although there is a 0.01% chance that he's just expecting to perform like a gentleman, like make sure he opens all the doors for you. In which case, oops. What song can you relate to? Probably this one. Watching Netflix. Anyone else doing the same? This post reeks of loneliness, but if we're gonna be honest, I just finished watching an episode on Netflix before recording this, so... Alright, so if my wife looks after our 4-year-old and 1-year-old boys, can I leave them? Whoa. Whoa! Dude, do some soul searching. You are considering just abandoning your family, like, your children that look up to you as a father. You're just gonna take off, and you know who you're asking? You're asking the internet if that's okay. Well, I'm gonna put my foot down and just say, no, that's not okay. You can't just ditch your wife to look after your 4 and 1-year-old boys. No, you should be a father to them. If you do, you're a dick. I'm sorry, you should have thought about that before you had 2 children. And I hate to say it, but if you take off your boys, they may never love you. Alright, you willing to sacrifice that, you idiot? Why is lawn mowing always gotta start so early? Starts as early as 7, 8, or 9, 10 a.m. I hear noises and sometimes get woken up. I don't know if I should buy earplugs. What should I do? Garden and landscape. I guess it kind of is garden and landscape. I mean, people are mowing their lawn, but... First, you're gonna go to your neighbor. You're gonna say, hey, can you please not mow the lawn at 7 in the morning? 9 a.m. is a reasonable time. It's not that early. But yeah, 7 or 8, that's kind of a dick move. So if they're mowing the lawn as early as 7, you go over there, you say, hey, can you please not mow the lawn at 7 a.m.? If that doesn't work, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna poop in a bag and leave it on the front doorstep. Or you could always mow their lawn at 4 a.m. and then when they run out, you're gonna be like, payback's a bitch! And you're gonna leave the lawnmower running, and then it's gonna take off down the street. Lawnmowers don't do that, but in my vision, that's what happened. Could I possibly sociopath? Okay, don't self-diagnose and stop watching Shane Dawson videos. What does cool beans mean? You know, I've texted cool beans to my friends before. Like, hey Eric, we should meet at this time. And I'm like, oh yeah, cool beans. So, it just means like, okay. It just means, all right. I'm wondering if my friend came here and asked that because I messaged it to them. Why are women so stupid? I swear to God, they have brains the size of quarks. Someone's gonna stay single for the rest of their lives. What is $18 in English money? English money. You mean pounds? You can check that out. You could just probably type that into Google. You could probably type that exact question into Google. Google is smart enough to translate your dumb question. And it'd probably do a good job and tell you how much $18 is in pounds. Seriously, there's like a calculator that calculates it right at the top of a Google search. Oh my God, maybe you should stop using Yahoo, huh? How should I deal with my mother who acts like $1 is an enormous amount of money? Well, I'm gonna assume that you're underage, you're still a child in the family, and so if that's the case, your family's basically supporting you and you're doing nothing. You're just a drain on resources. You're a drain on the government's resources, you're a drain on your family's resources, so you shouldn't be the one to talk about money. If you want to get some money, maybe you should get a job, like a part-time job or something. Just saying. What are your favorite verses from a poem you like? Well, my personal favorite is, beans, beans, the wonderful fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So lift up your leg and hear them squeal. I like that one. What book would make a great video game? I think Telltale should make a story-based game about the book 1984 by George Orwell. I think Telltale would make a fantastic game because, oh. How long can you survive on 3 to 5 hours of sleep each night? Well, you're not gonna die from 3 to 5 hours of sleep each night, but you're not gonna be alert, and you could develop like some health problems that would lead to your eventual demise, but it wouldn't be like anytime soon. You would just die early, like in your 50s or 60s, probably. I'm not a doctor, I don't know what I'm talking about. The Milky Way is part of the local group. What is the most likely reason it is considered to be part of that group? Well, if you look at the word local means like our area, our local neighborhood, like where we exist. The Milky Way is where we live. It's in the local area. It's in the area that we're a part of, the local group. What's your best comeback? The best comeback in existence is just this. Know you. Why are gamers the most socially repressed group? Know you. What did Kevin Spacey do? He put his hand down guys' pants without their consent. When I step away from my laptop for a few minutes, I have to log back in. What to do? Your laptops, they have settings for a reason. Go to your Windows settings, just change the settings. I'm sure you could find that on Google. Why are people asking these on Yahoo Answers? Like, I understand some of the questions on here being like some very subjective questions and things like that, but there's a lot of questions that could just easily be answered by searching on Google. I don't understand why would you ask here? Should Theresa May wrestle with the Queen to decide who gets to rule over the United Kingdom for life once and for all? Yes, and put it on pay-per-view, it'll be bigger than Logan Paul versus KSI. Guaranteed. This is royalty. My program are slow and can't open. Thank you for the detailed report. I'm gonna get right on answering that. Just give me a second while I check my statistics on that specific program. Why is everyone having an orgasm? I feel like I missed out on this party. When was that? Can I get invited next time? Can your lungs clean out Vaseline petroleum jelly naturally? What did you do? Don't inhale the Vaseline, kids. You're not gonna get high if you inhale Vaseline at home, okay? It's not gonna do it for you. Honestly, if you're curious about mind-altering substances, just steal one beer from your dad or something like that, alright? Do not go directly to the Vaseline. It's not gonna make you feel good. And also, don't go onto Yahoo Answers. If you inhaled Vaseline, go to a hospital, god damn it. Oh god. 50 kilometers gives you how many kilometers? First of all, it's KM, not KMS. And 50 kilometers gives you 50 kilometers because it's 50 kilometers. What are you asking? How are you different from your clone? Has this person been cloned? Oh god. I thought that shit was illegal. We gotta track this person down and find out how they were cloned. I mean, who knows how you're different from your clone, but if you were cloned, goddamn, that's amazing. That's a breakthrough in science technology. Why don't we have 13 months? Each month has 28 days except one. 28 times 12, 29 times 1, and it equals 365. I like the way you think. What would you do if you encountered an alien? I would not want to encounter an alien. First of all, I've seen that hentai, and it never ends well. If my parents never met, would I still exist and be born to a different mother or father? Probably not. Unless you believe in something like the soul, in which case your soul might eventually reach down to Earth, but if you believe in only science, definitely not. It's very philosophical. Close Yahoo account? Say it ain't so. Don't close your Yahoo account. This is the best site in the world. Yahoo is the best. Don't do it. We're gonna miss you. Don't close it, because Yahoo. Don't do it. No.